have some really great farmer friends, and we were talking about planting and this and seeds and this and that and the other, and we got to talking about something in this farmer friend of mine. He said, you know, Charlie, he said, one thing I've noticed when I begin to plant stuff, and if it's next to a light pole, it doesn't grow. Because in order for things to grow, there needs to be a nighttime. Now listen to that very carefully. You know, some of us are afraid of the night, figuratively speaking. We're afraid of the dark times in our life. We're afraid of those times when things seem the darkest. But actually, it's those moments in time when things begin to grow. Do you realize your growth happens at night if you're a kid? And when our kids are asleep, that's when the growth happens. That's when plants grow the most, is at night. They have to have that darkness in order to rest and grow. When the dark times come in the process of pursuing your dreams and your passion, don't complain about the night. Don't be afraid about the dark times. Embrace it, because that's when you're going to grow the most. That's when you're going to find out not only who you are, but what you are. And not only that, it's in those dark times when you'll find yourself something in you that you didn't even know existed, and it just grows right out of you. And you'll realize, I didn't realize I had that in me till I went through it. That's the way life is, especially in pursuing dreams and passions. There's going to be many dark times in our lives, but it's those dark times is what causes us to grow, and what causes us to develop, and what causes us to even rise above occasions. You know, there's a scripture that says, weeping endure for the night, but joy comes in the morning. You don't want to know why? Because when the morning comes, guess what? You found that you're a different person. You didn't realize you were the person that was before the night came. You realize, hey, I went through it. I'm stronger than I thought I was. I can actually do this. And the next thing you know, because you've endured the night and you allowed yourself to grow, when morning comes, you're ready to take on the day with a vengeance. You have this power on the inside of you. You have this strength on the inside of you. You have this passion on the inside of you. Let me tell you something, not one dream, not one passion was ever fulfilled because somebody always had the days. They had night times they had to deal with, and some of us have had more nights than days. But it's those night times, it was those dark times, it was those times when we couldn't see anything. You know, at nighttime you can't see sometimes, unless you got some kind of light. But if it's so dark you can't see, all you can do is trust, knowing that you're going in the right direction. You don't give up. You just keep walking, knowing that there's a reason for this. There's a reason for this dark time in my life. I'm not going to let it defeat me. I'm not going to let it discourage me. I'm just going to keep growing. I'm going to pursue this passion. I'm going to pursue this dream. And no matter what people throw at me at night, I'm going to wake up in the morning and find a whole new day. And that's the great thing about it. Here's the good news. With every dark time that comes along to make you stronger, there's a new day to allow you to have joy, to live out your strength that you found. So when life brings dark times, don't get discouraged. Look at it as an opportunity to grow. Look at it as an opportunity to excel, and say to yourself, you know what? I'm going to endure this thing, and I'm going to learn something from it. I'm going to grow from it. And you know what? Night ain't going to last forever. The dark times won't last forever, because there's a morning coming. And when that morning shines on me, I'm going to find myself stronger than what I was. And this dream and this vision, it will live, it will speak. And you know what? I'll see those things on the inside of me come to pass. That's what you need to say to yourself. It will happen no matter what. That's when you know you have a dream. That's when you know it's real. That's when you know you have a passion. And that's when you know it's real. So here's the question. What's your dream?